Robinson sets the screen. Wells. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Kept alive. Tries a three. That one misses. His third shot of the game. He's only made one of them.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. And the Wolfpack with possession. Pass over to Robinson. This one for three. Patrick
look at my
Wells,
stream,
and that's good.
We know Patrick
Hey, look
Wells
at my
loves
screen.
to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
The floater, and it's good on the layup.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
Stauffer with the ball. Robinson sets the screen.
Dynasty foul. First personal foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
That's not that, that's Alex.
Hits the three-pointer. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Pass to Junior. From beyond the arc. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Back to Cordova. Carter. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard. Off target from outside.
I'm just not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It just is not working for him.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Cordova. Lets the three fly. Davidson pulls it in.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's James. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Fresh. Davidson defends. Stolen by Luan. And here's the break. Tries again. He can't make that one in. The Wolfpack in the lead. Kicks it to Johnson. James up top. Here's Carter. Back to Cordova. 5 on the clock. Joey Johnson for 3. Can't hit that one.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's Stauffer. And it's Timmerman missing. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
2 minutes remaining.
Guarded by Wells. It's Dillard outside. Out to the wing. Trying his luck from deep. That one's in for his 5th field goal of the game. 5 of 12 shooting.
Dillard with an absolute dime there. Looking to show he's more than just a shooter.
Pass over to Robinson. Outside for Johnson. Timmerman. Wells outside. Got it from about 16 feet.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Outside Stauffer. Up top, it's Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets the ball and instantly has a shot up.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
High percentage hoop, pounding the rock inside.
And a chance for a 2-for-1 right here.
Let's see how they play the clock out.
The three is up. Zadirko grabs a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Baseline jumper. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells.
3 points.
And again, the Wolfpack with the triple. Wells is cooking this first half. Great scoring output from him. Nails it at the buzzer.
Man, you can't cut it closer than that.
And what I really like, he sees the moment.
And the first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far. Wolfpack ahead, leading by 4, and plenty more to come right after this. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Timmerman. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Guarded by Wells. Rebounded by James. Outside Stauffer. James slams it home.
James.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
He tries for 3. The Dynasty with another miss. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college. Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
The Dynasty trailing. Guarded by Wells. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. Swings it to Stauffer. Back to Wells. Outside for James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stauffer. The Dynasty grabbed the miss. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack ball.
This has been a comedy of errors, and you can add yet another one to the list.
Passes to Wells. Gets us a go from long range.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
To end the run. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
The Wolfpack with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Good!
Number 11.
Now here's Stauffer. Pass to Timmerman. James. Robinson. Zadirko covering. And here is Timmerman. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer. And it's been a nice game from Wells, who might be creeping up the scouts list with how he's played tonight. And the layup falls.
Number 11.
Here's Stauffer.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Jason Jr. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That assist from JJ shows his heads-up presence in the game, finding a teammate with a good look.
And it's rebounded by Zach Timmerman. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Yes, it's good.
Joey Johnson.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Nails the three-pointer.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Timmerman. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 2. The Dynasty grab the miss. Second shot chance. Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack ball.
Yeah, the pass seemed to catch him off guard, and it just clanked right off his hands.
Tim Powell. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Dynasty foul.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it there to single digits. Erickson with it. Davidson covering. The offensive rebound.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
4-3. Pure from three-point range. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. The Wolfpack leading. Cordova outside. Fresh, the screen. Davidson pulls it in. And now the Dynasty with it.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Now here's Cordova. Outside Erickson. Clock at 6. Now it's Carter outside. They need this. Erickson can't hit it. That shot, no good. Nice D from Deshaun Carter. Now here's Cordova, covered by Madison. Deshaun Carter from the outside. The Dynasty grab the miss. Junior outside. Swing to Madison. From deep. And Joey Johnson pulls it down. Cordova outside. And here's Carter. With the teardrop. A shot that time, not on target.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Defended by Carter. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
At the line for the Dynasty, number 11. For one.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Leading by as many as 14. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. Swings it to Stauffer. Shot to end the cold run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Michael Stauffer, shooting one.
And that one misses.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated. His teammates appreciate it.
That one maybe a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count. And the Wolfpack have possession. 4-point game. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Pass to Luan. Guarded by Wells. Shot from 12. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And the Wolfpack have possession. Now here's Robinson. Gets the three ball to go.
Patrick Wells, he often draws a lot of extra attention, so he's familiar with seeing teammates open. This time he makes the pass on that heads-up
Fuck,
play.
he hit that. That's some
Timeout called by the
bullshit.
Dynasty.
Kiss my black ass on that one. No bullshit.
From long range, off the inbound.
How the
Wolfpack with the
fuck,
rebound.
man?
Dynasty foul.
You was fucking late.
Third personal foul.
Fucking serious.
Here's Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. From 16 feet out. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. They're desperately trying to get this one back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
Offensive rebound. Brett Hotkins from outside. The three.
In his fucking mid, bitch.
And now they trail by just 4.
Kept his head up. Good look by Fisher.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. At the line for the Wolfpack, Patrick Wells for 2.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up by 5.
Stepping to the line, Patrick Wells, sometimes gets described as arrogant, but I'm sure he prefers the word confident. I mean, guys, who wouldn't?
And he cannot convert the second. That one misses.
Time running low here.
Must score quickly and then probably foul him.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
Dynasty foul.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
And as expected, they use a foul to stop the clock.
Time can be an enemy just as much as the score at this point.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, big moment for Wells.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
No
Bro, I
good from
just fucking,
outside.
are you serious?
And so they choose to inflict a foul.
Eric Fisher. Second personal foul. At the line for the Wolfpack, Michael Starr. Taking
Good on the first.
Fucking
And that
bitch.
puts him up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's the 3. Cans the 3. Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
Watch me fucking lose. Watch me fucking lose. Watch it fucking happen.
The clock goes to 0, and that's
Yeah, I gotta redo the fucking challenge.
Here we go.
I know what to do.
and off the tip, it's the Wolfpack.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike
He
each
just
other.
fucking robbed my dumb ass.
Wells, no good.
But when you got a shot like that, you gotta take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Knocks down the long J.
Great pass by Luan. You know what we talk about? He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Stolen by Robinson.
Are you too fucking slow?
Outside, Timmerman. Here's Wells. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line.
You know, when it comes to Wells, his confidence, his ferociousness, his patience, it stands out the most, especially when it comes from shooting the three-pointer.
No good on that second free throw.
They should be in front right now. But he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty. And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Shoots the 3. Davidson pulls it in. Pass to Luan. Over Timmerman.
He just fucking
Luan
sold
can't
that
get it to
shit.
fall. Timmerman with it. Picked up by Luan. Wells. Stoffer up top. Timmerman. Now Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out, the kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Outside Stoffer. Wells, a screen. Stoffer with the ball. Fisher's there. Here's Wells. Misses misses from short range.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Number 11.
Now Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Will it go? And the shot is good, dropping off the front of the rim and in.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse.
Check. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now Wells. He's covered closely. Here's James. And it's Fisher with the rebound. The Dynasty with the lead. Screen by Fisher. Shoots a three. And the Dynasty another three. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket soon.
Defensive foul. Ricky Davidson. First personal foul.
Well,
Second team foul.
I never did. I forgot to do it.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
That free throw, no good.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Defended by Carter. And another miss by the Dynasty. To the inside. Fresh can't get it to fall. Defended by Carter. Junior, a screen. Launches it. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And the Wolfpack have possession. A 12-point contest. Pass to James. Beyond the arc. Comes up empty there. That puts him 50% on the night. 3 of 6. Puts up a 3. Here's Junior. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Great activity to get the second chance points for his team.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Fresh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's James with the 3. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Right wing for 3. Rebounded by James. And the Wolfpack with possession. They trail by 14. Now here's Cordova. Dillard covering. Fades away. The shot by Cordova, no good. And here it's the Dynasty. 14 points, their largest lead of the game. Expanding his range. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. when he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Fires in the triple. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of a strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
So both teams making some changes here.
Dave Zadirko, Eric Fisher, Brett Hawkins.
Here's Timmerman.
Substitution
Still getting
for-
warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. James. Pass to Timmerman. Outside Stauffer. And here's Robinson. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. There's the three. Another shot. And Zadirko lays it up and in.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Up top, it's Wells. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Look at that move. Is this guy special or what? I just love watching him operate inside.
The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. Dynasty out front, up by 15. And we'll return right after this break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And the Wolfpack have possession. 15-point game. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Oh,
Baseline try, and the jumper falls.
Really nothing better than a bucket from mid-range. Wells just knocking it down there.
That one goes.
in his
Everyone
motherfucking
is
head.
obsessed with the three ball, but you like your shots coming from in close as well.
Damn, man. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I don't need it. I know you got that message that I sent, or the text that I sent. Instead of blowing up your jack.
Welcome to Turo. What can I give you?
Yeah, hey, I've got a camping trip this weekend. Can I get a gray Bronco?
My mind. It's like I'm running out of
Why the
time.
hell you tripping? That shit blowing me. You see I'm recording, brainstorming. Shit ain't normal. If you know it fuck me up, why you be doing it? Why you be doing that? Girl, why you be doing it? I'm on the phone with you. You know when I get off the road, I'm coming home with you. Oh yeah. And every time the phone hang up, like girl, you know I call back. Them ladies of the bitches come between us like it's all bad. It been all good, and it been all love. That is not my bitch on my little girl, we not fucking. That is not my bitch on my little girl, she not nothing. She tell me on Twitter, but you be with me in public. How that feel? Yeah. Block her if it bother you, know that's real. You fucking up my head with that shit, just chill. You fucking up my head, I might need Advil. And I'm like, oh yeah, shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, home on her. Oh yeah, she ain't know nothing. Oh yeah, home know her. No, no. And I know you're not crazy. Don't worry about other bitches who ain't having my babies. They all want your spot. And when I love you, just know you all that I got. The only problem I got with you is being a thot, and that shit fucked up. I'm still young and I ain't done, so I might fuck up. You still young and you ain't done, so you gon' fuck up. And I ain't tryna hear that shit, so shut the fuck up. Like, why the hell you tripping? That shit blowing me. You see I'm recording, brainstorming. This shit ain't normal. If you know it fuck me up, why you be doing it? Why you be doing that? Girl, why you be doing it? I'm on the phone with you. You know when I get off the road, I'm coming home with you. Oh yeah. And every time the phone hang up, like girl, you know I call back. Them ladies of the bitches come between us like it's all bad. It been all good, and it been all love. That is not my bitch on my little girl, we not fucking. That is not my bitch on my little girl, she not nothing. She tell me on Twitter, but you be with me in public.
And the Wolfpack with possession, down by 15.
Yeah, I know you got that message that I sent. All them texts that I sent. Steady blowing up your jet. You leave and then come back. Is you going or you staying? If you going, then stay gone. Tired of blowing up your phone. You been playing with my mind. It's like I'm running out of time. Why would you need space? Why would you leave me if I'm loyal? I put no one to bar you. Said my mama and the Lord. Only reason I put God before you, baby, cause he set this up. When we fuck you like it's my last time, bro. We make love. We shopping when we land, come on, we flying to New York. Whatever I get from what I get, she'll get a portion. Whenever I know that I keep it in, ain't no abortions. Whenever I know that I keep it in, ain't no abortions. Whenever I know that I keep it in, whenever I know we fuck again, whenever I know that I keep it in, ain't no abortions. When you leave me for dead, I'm still alive. Girl, don't leave me. Moving around till I get a vibe.
Shooter.
If I fuck up, then I try again. I try. Tell me that we locked in. Look in my eyes. Tell me that you mine and we ain't just fucking me, just
Comes up with the
vibe.
board.
As soon as I learn
Look at
how
this
to buy a
Wolfpack
land, I
roster.
buy
A lot of
a
players who will play
I buy
college ball.
cars, I buy rings, I buy white.
Be the barometer.
And they are stacked to have him with the team. Adds
Girl, I
some
love the
much
way you
needed
look, don't
shooting. They're
change your
hoping
body.
he can change
Maybe we
the
can fuck
face
inside
of
my
their season.
truck, shit, why I buy it? Know I be hurt this if you leave, but God guide me. I look up to the
By
sky and
Wells.
he's harder.
And he's off on that one.
He's harder.
And the Wolfpack with
Pray we
possession.
can make our way to the altar. And you marry Charlotte.
Here's Timmerman. Good work defensively by Michael Luan.
competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
James, covered by Fisher. And Patrick Wells outside. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
Love how competitive Wells is, coming right back with his own triple.
And the Dynasty call time here.
My family got 4 guys.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit?
Splurged on a Nati Natasha concert.
The Dynasty leading.
Get
And
4
we're here
Samsung
in the
Galaxy
gym with the
S25
Queen
phones
Bee
on
Panthers.
us
It's
and 4
familiar
lines for
for some
25
players
bucks
in our
now.
game today.
Oh my fucking God! He's ass.
In a contentious game like this, a little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's Stopper.
Oh my fucking God! He's ass.
Bracelets and purses, I hope it's all worth it. Chloe and Chanel have been Keith in my club. You know
Why the
it's all
fuck would you
worth
try
it.
to shoot that shit?
No good.
Your lashes and face beat, I do that to make you feel perfect.
Outside, Timmerman.
By your hair, your nails, and your hair, your nails, and your nails, and your nails.
Passes
When
to
you on
Wells.
top of me, love, making love, love. You love to run your nails through your hair.
Robinson.
Hold on, start.
Shoots over
Hold on,
Hopkins.
start.
And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack.
You know, it's so nice to see Wells move the ball like this. This is important to his overall
Leave that
development.
pussy way, way, you damn right. Do it all over to my repeat. Spin the X round to my CD. We make movies, that sex should be on TV. And girl, that dude, he didn't know you was easy. Out of there, get out of there.
Hopkins right side.
Private jet,
Shot
we out
clock
of here.
at 5.
Oh, I love your body, girl. I got a girl, she bought a girl. How I fuck
Rebounded
you with
by
her, fuck her.
You compare how
Ain't no
this game
neighbors,
has
ain't
gone
gotta
between
shut up.
MP and Wells,
They say
and
babies
so
can't
far
get
it's
tired
been
of your
all
love.
MP.
And
Don't
he
smoke a
has
girl,
left no
I'll feel
doubt that he's
love,
ready for
love,
next
love,
level.
love.
He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
By your hair, and your nails, and your bracelets and purses. I
And
hope
he's
it's
got
all
6
worth it.
points for him.
Man,
Chloe and
that's a tough
Chanel
shot.
have
No
been
matter how
Keith
you
in
look
my
at it.
club. You know it's
Yeah,
all
there were
worth
more
it.
effective options on the court. He could have
Your
certainly
lashes and face beat, I do that.
Out of
Make you
bounds.
feel
Ah, you bitch. You trying to get in the fucking corner.
When you on top of me, love, making love, love. You love to run your nails through your hair. Hold on, start. Hold on, start. Oh, you got me. Bought a purse, bought a Van Cleef. My handprint still on the ass cheek.
And
from
on the
last
bench
night.
for the Wolfpack,
Eat that
Coach
pussy
Barry
way, way.
Bay.
You damn
He's
right.
been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Hold on.
Cordova grabs the board. Knocks it loose. Pass to Fresh. The three-pointer, no good.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
And the Wolfpack with possession. It's a 9-point game. Cordova with it. Davidson covering. Johnson up top. Carter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Cordova. Levesque covered by Junior. And it's Levesque missing.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit for anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Down by 12. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells drills it from deep.
And this is just what he brings to the table. He's got great touch. We saw it in that jumper there from Wells.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
Line for the Dynasty. Number 11. One shot.
free throw, no good. And the Wolfpack have possession. Swings it to Stauffer. Robinson. Zamirko grabs the rebound. Timmerman defending. From beyond the arc. That one's off. Wells outside. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Michael Lawn. From the arc. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Passes to Wells.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Fisher with the rebound. And here it's the Dynasty. Guarded by Wells. Sinks the tray.
Number 11.
And good that time.
Patrick Wells.
Oh, wow, that took some guts from Wells to finish that bucket inside.
If they want to, they can milk the clock here a little bit.
That's the best option. I'd agree.
Yep, that one goes.
Number
Nice
11.
take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Takes the three. Nails it
3
from
points,
three.
Patrick Wells.
You know what? Good decision there by Wells. He thought he had a look and decided to pull up.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. They lead by 11. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Second team foul. At the line
He
for
misses the free throw.
Number 11. Taking the 2 shots.
And no luck at the stripe in this one. Second one misses also.
Maybe you the one, now the 2 or the 3 or the 4 and the 5.
Pass to James.
The 4 or the 3 or the 2
Wells.
or the 1. Always there. When you need it, I'm
Over
always
Zadirko.
there. When you
Another
need it,
miss
I'm
by
close,
Wells.
always there. Maybe you can call me when you need me, I'm there.
Puts up a
Maybe
three.
you can call me when your vision not clear.
And it's Patrick
Maybe you
Wells
can
with the
tell me
rebound.
when you need it, I
Well, this
care.
game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything at this point that they can do.
There's no doubt about it. Inside the paint, Timmerman can be undersized, but his agility and slipperiness helps him getting it done.
4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hits the trifecta.
Number 11.
Wells outside.
Why wouldn't you talk to me? Baby girl, you all for me. Tell me how they all
The
love
three.
me. Can't get all of me.
Misses.
You got all
That
of
will do it. Put in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
Real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered
Baby, you
most.
the one,
Wait.
the 2 or the 3 or the 4 or the 5, the 4 or the 3 or the 2. You the one who is there. You need it the most, who is there. You need it, I'm close, I was there. Baby, you can call me when you need me, I'm there. Baby, you can call me when your vision not clear. Yeah. Baby, you can talk whenever you need it, I care. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I ain't crazy and I ain't tripping. I know you tell lies, they in disguise and I don't feel it. Your excuses don't make sense and you got them every time I mention. You trying me like, bitch, why you lying? And we got chemistry. Arguing and fighting ain't with it, let's keep our distance. I'm saying you ain't different and tripping, I feel the energy. You ain't gotta lie to me, tell me that you ain't into me. You doing shit to turn a close friend to an enemy. soul. And it'll be out simple if you tell me you sorry. I'm hurt right now, but I pray I'll be good by tomorrow. Can't let her get the best of me, so I never call her. 2 wrongs don't make it right, she do me wrong, not dog. And she don't understand, these hoes that die for my father. I go through shit alone, ain't got a feel for myself. My heart broke into pieces, I need one I can borrow. I know I'm hurt right now, but I'll be good by tomorrow. You gotta feel that. It's called a happy home, but if you lying, how I'ma live there? Don't care about what he text you, I'm trying to see what you sent back. Okay, you did wrong, but lying about it, I can't accept that. Getting in my feelings by my bitch, she give me setback. And I ain't coming back again, I leave it where it's left at. Say, realize what you got before you lose it. But what I